anyone starting at the bottom of the bracket, it's a very tough climb to get to the top. And anyone starting at the top of the bracket, they're the ones that tend to go faster throughout the entire tournament, and not as hard a climb, but still going to have a lot of tough matches on the way because there are a lot of good runners in this tournament.
And we're starting close to Finale start. It's about a couple of rooms to the left, a couple of screens to the left.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. That's pretty close to the vanilla starting spot here. And going to use the screen scroll to get into that cave, rooslugs is. There's a take any already from Maligord, so we found one of those very early today. And rooslugs did finally get that take any, or that blue candle out of that starting cave. Bit of an annoying start screen. You have to screen scroll just to get your starting item.
Oh, a nice bomb drop for Maligord.
There's no crying in Zelda.
And a small secret of 8.
That could be worse. Obviously, you'd like to see something 10 or higher, but so that could be worse. Ooh, get to the stair. He got it.
Ooh, and an any road. So let's see where we go.
Friends of Bagu can go anywhere. Oh, that's a good starting one.
Nice.
He's gonna look for the Armos item over here. He's gonna see if that's located in either of the 2 Armos spots here. If not, there's at least a lovely cave there. He can clear out that candle spot as well while he's here.
Yeah, you got 3 Armos checks right around here. 2 in the forest and 1 couple north up.
There's the gambling district in Hyrule. And level 3.
And we started at the bottom of 3.
And we're syncing things up a little bit here. The starts were a little bit out of sync here, so getting it all synced up, not too bad.
Yep.
And
meat is required.
well, there may actually is there a way to get a workaround that? That's a small level, maybe not.
I don't think there is. The way 3 looks like.
I'll have to get another look at that later, but it might be a required meat. Yeah, it might be. Now trying to get to the vanilla level 2 location right now. And at vanilla level 2 today we have shopping. 88 rupee arrows. I kid you not, literally an hour and a half ago we started the race I just came from. We had 88 rupee arrows.
Secretly, this is the same seed. Probably not.
No, it isn't. It's different enough.
Yeah, rooslugs going to reset, get his health refilled, and decides to leave. Maligord's going to check the other 2 armor spots that are close by.
He's going to find the gambling district there, and Maligord is checking another armor staircase. No item yet that I could see. And after 21% cut, 71 for a large secret.
This could be a money starved.
That's not complete but that's not savory.
We got another armor's check.
Oh,
nice
candle.
find. That is a good find.
That is definitely a good find. You want to get at least some kind of permanently reusable form of weaponry, and the red candle and wand are 2 obvious really good choices for that. So that red candle will be a good pickup.
Ooh, at level 4. Top of level 4, basically.
Yep, the very top. You don't have to start the same vanilla starting screen. You can start anywhere. Anywhere on the edge, anyway.
Yeah, this is going to be the first quest dungeons, but you can start anywhere on the outside, basically. There's only a couple rooms that you won't be able to start in certain dungeons.
rooslugs checked the first of the Yeti roads. He's going to check out the Armos areas over here. Now, he was over here already, but he wanted to... I guess he must have died and got back to start. I might have missed it, so he came back to do this again.
Ooh. I don't think he meant to pick up that clock.
Probably not. He's coming back out of the room right now to take out the rope that he can take out and try to bomb, and he got him bombed. Very nice.
Yep. And rooslugs does take his red candle.
Is this going to be a flute required seed to kill a Duke Dogger?
Oh, I hope so. Oh.
We literally had just had that over the other race too.
And Triforce is not too far away. We still need to find an item. Well, you can't go that way.
Anyway, I won't talk too much about the other race because obviously that can be a spoiler for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. I just am harking back to how similar the seeds are already between these races. Anyway, there's that Dig Dogger again that we may or may not have to kill. So far, we may not have to.
Oh. You have to kill all them dark nuts for the Triforce.
It looks like it, yeah. And he only has 2 bombs. He can't do that right now unless he can force a bomb drop.
I would leave the room and come back. Hopefully,
I would too.
See what your enemy is going to be primary. Looks like ropes are.
That's good.
Looks like ropes might be primary.
Now that Dark Nut can still be the primary with the 2 ropes following it, so he might just bomb this Dark Nut and call it a day. He did. He does. No bomb drop. He has 1 bomb left to try to force a bomb drop somewhere. And he finds hands.
And the hands is going to be like high.
And he finds a map. Grabby Grabs had a map.
Oh, a lot of blue dark nuts. Barely avoiding it. Oh, a reverse sea room. This could be the item staircase. It is. Oh. And we have the bow early.
Now that's nice to get early. The question is, will the runners buy the arrows for the 88 rupees, or will they try to wait out for the silvers? Remember, the silvers could be locked in 9, and we could need those arrows somewhere. That might be why we're getting early bow.
Yeah, and Maligord does leave for now, but maybe we'll be back later. And find another small secret.
Rooslugs exploring the northeast district of Hyrule right now. And Maligord is a couple rooms behind here, or a couple screens behind, rather, but doing the same.
Yeah, I think some people call this the casino corner.
Yeah,
we got Hint Shop.
That's right, because there is a casino up here in Vanilla, that's why. Hint Shop. Step over the wire to reach the silver arrow. Well, we need the ladder to get the silver arrow. That's all we know. Could be the ghost item. Could not. Did the doors go extinct or something? Acromentus has the magic key. Level 1 magic key. Now, we don't have that on our tracker, so we're not have that in the bottom left of the screen either. But we do want to make note that is where the magic key is located. That's a very useful item to get. Makes key collection a thing of the past.
Yep. Getting some hints early on will tell you which way to go.
And that won't buy the 3rd hint, so so much for that. Oh, thank you for the pun in chat, Dark Falls. That's a key item.
Oh, Maligord got sniped. We found level 2. And I believe that was bomb blocked.
Now, there is one item in level 2, and this item is on the floor. It's not located in a staircase like a lot of the other items are. So we want to keep an eye out and see if he stumbles upon an item on the floor to pick up. He may have to kill enemies for it. It may just be out in the open. Might be inside of a Stalfos for all we know. We don't know.
Yep. Levels 2 and 1 is the only levels that has floor items. So...
And that, apparently swallowed a key somewhere, so we're going to free that. And then as soon as he frees it, of course, he gets swallowed by a like himself and can't pick up the key. Always happens. Always, never fails.
It's like, nope, you're not going to get this key.
No, I want the key. I stop you.
Oh, Maligord buying a key. Interesting call there.
So I think Rooslugs going to be a little bit more careful about the key this time.
Expensive meat.
Well, there is one expensive meat, and there is a cheaper meat somewhere. What was that meat valued at?
Like over 100.
That was the expensive one. There's a cheaper one.
Ooh, forced bomb drop. Right
Very
there.
nice. Didn't get that one because that was first hit on. Oh, got the bombs, but also took a sword in the gut. And 71 large secret from Maligord. There's that.
And Maligord's going to check the grave area. Usually, I've seen stuff useful up here.
Up, another gambling corner.
And decides to try it and loses money.
I'll teach you to gamble.
At least you don't lose like 50 rubies off of that. I've done that before. Randomly gamble, lose like 50 rubies.
And then when you win, you only get 20. It's like, why am I here?
And the only time I gamble, if I have like between 10 and 20 rubies, why not? You don't get that many rubies. You're not going to lose much.
Hey, you're going to lose your door repair anyway, so take a chance.
Then we get the compass in 2 here, saying the Triforce is up a room.
Right above your head. So what does he do? He goes a different way. Still wants the item.
Yep. Item in 2 could be something really nice.
And Maligord is knowing Bagu again. And goes to the vanilla blue ring location via stair. I think that was pretty close. I'm not sure I like that one. That's also pretty close.
Imagine you're close to Death Mountain spot. Ooh, a bomb drop. Useful there.
I guess that could be...
Check.
I think you're right. That could be useful for transport to Death Mountain, but you could do better than that. You could get a little further into Death Mountain with that. So, not the best location.
121 for upgrade.
Oh my.
But if anybody picks up, we'll find out how many bombs it could be. It ranges from 2 to 6, so...
Better be 6 for that price. That's expensive.
Okay, we get the rare 6 bombs.
Ooh.
And have somebody pick up both bombs and both upgrade parts and have a lot of bombs.
Yep, it's possible to have a maximum of 24 bombs if you're in the right seed. If you're in the wrong seed, it's possible to have a maximum of 16.
I have a big range.
Ooh. Maligord pet the buddy and took a bite.
Yeah, I think somebody left their bunnies out too long. You might want to claim your bunnies.
Yeah, those bunnies are a little wild. Hey, Triforce room.
But there's no Triforce.
2 rooms south of where we are right now. Hey, ladder block 5 rupees.
Yeah, this bed candle. Oh, a prior bracelet. That could be required.
And what do we have in the dead end? We have likes.
Oh, we found the other hit shop too.
Ooh,
8 has a red ring.
The red ring. Step over the water to reach the book. That doesn't tell us much. We knew that.
Oh.
Waste with the silver arrow. No, we didn't know that, did we?
No, because we just knew it was ladder block. So then you find a ladder. So
didn't we see another item that was in level 1 already from the hint?
We did.
No, well, maybe not. No, silver arrows. Oh, any key, that's right. Magic key, that's right.
So we know that any key and the silvers are in 1. I believe the book might be on a coast. It could be in another dungeon.
It could be, but to keep in mind, there was another item, and I can't remember what it was as well, that was also listed as being blocked by the ladder. So it could be one of 2 items on the coast, and one of those has to be in the dungeon then. So the book could be on the coast, and that's the one that if you see on the coast, you know is not going to be picked up today. Master shot. Buddy.
So we played this. I think we've seen all the hints but one because Rooslug didn't buy a hint earlier
He
because
didn't have the money
enough.
to buy the third hint. He didn't have the money for it.
But we got useful hints.
Yeah, he bought 2 of the hints in the in what you mentioned earlier in vanilla is called the gambling area, because that's where he bought 2 hints and there was only 1 hint that he couldn't buy because he didn't have. I think he had less than 10 rupees left, so he couldn't buy it.
Ooh, and Rooslug's buys a key. Both runners have bought a key so far.
Yeah, if it's a key star of C, that's not surprising. Oh, we have a hint for a bomb upgrade close to the start, so there you go.
In and out. I'm stealing your money. And that's only 18 ruby door repair, I believe.
That's correct. And thank you for purchasing Meteor Insurance. We appreciate your business. Please hold. $31 for the medium. First time I actually noticed that. I'm sure you've already seen it once or twice, though.
Yep. And yeah, we have confirmed that bait block is, well, a thing. So bait is required.
Oh, it's definitely a thing.
Old men, they like to take money. Ooh, the recorder is a coast item.
Oh my, that was, yeah, that was the other item I think it was mentioned, actually, by the hint. So now we know the book is in a dungeon and it's ladder locked.
Now you find that, run away. Well, we know it's not going to be a 1.
That is the one thing we can confirm.
So it's either in 3, 5, 7, or 8. Or it could be a 9.
We didn't see 6. So there's still a lot of levels, too early to call where it could be.
Yeah. If I was playing, I probably want to find 8. Because Red Ring hit.
Red Ring is useful to make sure you hold some life, that's right. That can be a major item early on if you're able to get early. So, Level 8 could be locked behind something else, though. For all we know, Level 8 could be locked by the Power Bracelet, could be locked by the Raft. We don't know these kinds of things yet.
Yep, gotta check these spots. And speaking of level 8, we just found level 8.
See, this is how things work in Zelda Randomizer when you're commentating. All you have to do is talk about it, and it happens.
Yep, I was playing an Ocarina of Time Randomizer last night, and I was talking about an item. Next thing you know, I'm getting this item. Like, okay, that's weird. I did that like 4 times.
It's just how it works.
Ooh, let's just open a door. Both runners are in 8 now. We get the high fives going.
High five. And there's the ladder.
So 8 has the ladder and red ring. Red key. Imagine it categorized the key.
Yes, the red key, it only opens the red lock. You want to open the blue lock, you get the blue key. No, not today. Yeah, the red ring and the ladder, both in level 8, just like you said. And that is an interesting combination of items in level 8 and a good level of dig early, because those are both useful.
The question is, are these runners dig for the red ring?
Well, rooslugs are grabbing it.
Well, why not take it? It quadruples your defense. So, that's a good item to have.
Oh, hi, Goma.
Ooh,
Oh, hi, Gleok.
I hate Gleoks. After my last match, I had to fight 3 of them.
Hi, Wizrobes.
Oh yeah, the only way to kill these guys, bomb them.
He's not going to waste time on it. He's just, they're both in the same room, I think, by the way. As we now find another Goma, and that could be locking the Triforce for all we know. We don't know where the Triforce is yet. He's checking the workaround right now, see if he can get up there so he can confirm if the boat... Nope, he's going a different way. Maligord is, following behind. And this room right now, ew! Just ew.
Just kill him slowly, but you will get him sooner or later.
And there he goes. And this is a Gleok.
And that was a nice clock for Maligord, though. Always gotta love clocks when they come out in a good time.
In a room like that, of course.
Ooh, a heart container.
Hey, bombs. Hey, blue Wizrobe.
I would rather take down 8 blue Wizrobes instead of a 4-headed Gleok anytime now.
Interesting. Okay, room clear. Nothing doing for that.
At least you could tank some of these hits because red ring, but don't want to tank it too much.
Yeah, 5 hearts is still not a lot of health, so if you can avoid taking damage with a small amount of health like this, you prefer to do that. Guarantee once they have a few more hearts in their tank, they're not going to mind taking hits here and there, but there's still going to be some things that hurt. Rooslugs is thinking very long and hard about that key door. He has 4 keys, decides not to take it, and decides to look for a workaround, I guess. Digdogger gazes by a lake. So we know the general whereabouts, I believe that's level 5. We know the general whereabouts of that level now.
I think that is 5. I always get 5 and 6 mixed up. Oh my Hanalus, why are you so evil?
Oh, it's being very, very trollish this evening on Maligord's side. At least those fireballs don't hurt much. He gave up. He only has 1 bomb left. He wants to use it for a wall somewhere. So Mayhandler gets to live another day and regrow its heads. Ew.
Yeah, I'd rather not think about that now.
And the game of Find That Bomb Hole succeeds in finding a room of Tektites, a clock, and easy kills, and open another door.
Oh, Goma creeps on Death Mountain. I believe that's level 6.
That one I still get confused. That's either 6 or 7.
Okay, according to chat, it is 6.
Being confirmed, it is 6. Good call.
Yeah, 4 and 8 is easy to know because they're both Gleok.
7 is Aquamanus Returns. Okay, that's what I was forgetting. Got it. Oh no, Gria grumbles. Never mind.
Yeah. 8 is the Gleok Returns. And 4 is the Gleok Lurks.
And of course 9 is Entrance to Death, but we know that already. So Maligord has now followed rooslugs out of level 8, and they are both back to exploring the overworld. They're still pretty close to each other where they are in the overworld right now. And a very good point being brought up in chat, there are way too many dragons returning in that level 8 for our liking right now.
Oh, he's just 3 short.
Look at that meat price, 54.
Well, he's going to get that 5 ruby pack and go back in there and buy it.
Yeah, that is a good price for required meat. That's a really good price. I've seen some required meat that's up to 90, and that's just gross.
Yeah, it is. Bombs are cheap too, at 14.
That's actually not bad. They can be up to 30, so
Actually, it
14
could be up
I
to
would
40.
take. Yeah, 40. Yeah, I'm saying I've seen them in the 30s too often. So 14 is not bad. I would take that.
Yep, and I think they're both going ahead to level 3.
I've had one, yes, but what about second round? Oh, tasty.
Well, fast item in 3. Let's see what it is.
So all that
Nope.
bait block for a Lord Banana.
Yeah, Ruse does not want, but Maligord's in level 1. He'd be able to get both items.
Leok lurks by the Lost Hills. High level 4.
And I believe, wasn't it Maligord that found a hint about level 1 having the silver arrow?
Oh, we got hints for the Silver Arrow and the Magic Key in level 1.
Yes.
I think Maligord got the Silver Arrow one. I think you are correct.
Yeah.
Rooslugs knows that the Magic Key is here.
Ooh, that was a lot.
Rooslugs also knows level 3 Triforce was right where he just was.
Well, there's any key. I don't think he knew, Maligord knew that, but he's going to definitely dig in 1.
So that's our second Triforce for Rooslugs. The audio, we've just changed it over to Rooslugs, so we are following Rooslugs at this point for the audio. And 2 Triforce lead as Maligord keeps exploring level 1, looking for those silver arrows. I wonder if we'll keep digging and find the Magic Key, or if we'll find that first.
Well, it's going to be beyond one of these rooms beyond here, because if I'm not mistaken, you got to step over the water, so it's going to be behind.
Yeah, both items did both items.
Oh yeah,
No, they didn't both have step over the water hints. Only one of them did, I think.
Yeah, and you stepped over early on too. Looks like.
Yeah, the first room when you walked in, you have to step over to make progress.
Wow, Triforce at the bottom of the eagle.
Yeah, that's in the foot. That's actually the right of the vanilla start screen. And hi, all those dark nuts. There's the silvers. Now, Maligord would be smart to keep digging, he just doesn't know it yet.
Yeah, but you got both items here, so...
He knows the Triforce is down there in the foot, so he's going to explore the entire area down there. Oh, did he pick up the... Oh, he did pick up the Magic Key. Okay, he does have it. I see the A now.
Bumball required.
Explosive skills are required to save the princess.
Just gotta kill a few enemies. Oh, nice clock.
Always nice to get that with blue dark nuts in the room. And there's the Triforce, and see ya!
Both items are 1. The heart container and the Triforce. Let's get out. We don't need to be here anymore.
Got no purpose for further exploration.
I believe, aren't they? Did Maligord get the Triforce out of 4 earlier? Because I don't...
I don't recall him getting the Triforce in 4. We do have to mark 1 for him now, but I don't recall seeing him get 4. He's going to level 3 right now. There's the bow for Rooslugs, so now both runners have that. And Maligord gets his second breakfast for the skeleton. The question is, Mr. Stalfos, why did you not go run room north and just have a banana? Which Maligord declines as well.
Okay, so Chad's saying Maligord did not get the Triforce in 4. That's what I thought. I wasn't for sure.
Yeah.
We got Triforce in 4.
Rooslugs got it, yep.
And Triforce in 3 on Maligord's side. Simultaneous Triforce grabs.
Different dungeons. Rooslugs tried to do a screen scroll. There, he has it.
Vanilla 5 has...
Good luck. We're all counting to 10. I thought it was a vanilla line at first. I was going to read the wrong line.
Oops. Yeah, Maligord did get the silvers in 1. At least they don't have to buy the wooden arrows. And we got level 5 on Rooslug's side. Vanilla White Sword Cave.
And now Rooslugs gets to greet the Goma that blocks the door in level 5, and we will find out later if that's required.
Actually, Final 5, I believe that is required. Goma required in 5.
Actually, yeah. Did he try bombing left and couldn't?
I don't think he tried, and we got level 7.
Oh,
I don't think he bombed left.
You know what we like to call level 7? 33 rooms of pure torture.
My question is this: where is this wand at?
Could be in level 9 for all we know. It wouldn't be the first time.
I haven't got to watch too many of these races. I've watched a few. And there's a lot of close races I've seen. What was one? I don't even remember what one was. But I remember one had the silver arrows and the any key. Apparently we find out all the levels now.
Yeah, now it's time to find all the levels. Yeah, there's level 6.
Well, we had a hint about it. Maligord tried to take these puppies with lasers out. And 121 bomb upgrade for 3 bombs? Ew.
Ugh.
I'm not buying anymore. I want my money back.
Refund.
I'm gonna have my 2 for free somewhere.
That's right.
Maligord is about to find his bracelet in this room here. Or as some people calls, the croissant.
Now we have someone in chat asking, isn't the book in 6? Do you remember seeing the book?
I haven't seen a book yet, but
I don't remember it either, yeah.
we do have a hint about the book. It's ladder block, so...
Oh, Maligord found level 2 Triforce. We are tied.
Yep. 3-3.
Ooh, lots of money there. That was a nice pickup. In the forest is an entrance to death. Thank you.
I think we already knew that. Hi, Dig Dogger. How you doing?
This room with dark nuts.
Oh, nice clip, though.
Nice clip. I guess the only thing worse would be Wizrobes. They make that clip a lot harder.
I've been in situations where that has happened.
Yep.
You immediately clip, you get it, and then they snipe you.
Oh, try it being the room that leads to Zelda's room. That's when you get a lot of pressure on when you know that's the case.
Korea grumbles with the book. And that is level...
That is our level 7 hint. That is correct. So whoever said 7 was right. That is a hint for level 7.
We might have found this hint earlier, but I think I was watching the other screen. Yeah, the indie key was back in level 1 on the floor.
Yep. Now this is what we see and know so far, and I don't think we've seen the heart container, so I won't include this. But so far we have seen Silver Arrow and Magic Key in level 1, Power Bracelet or Croissant level 2, Lord Banana in level 3, declined by both runners. There is a scrap metal for rooslugs level 6. We'll come back to that, because that's not on our list yet. Bow is in level 4. Level 5, don't think we've seen that yet. Level 6, we just found the scrap metal. Level 7, we now know is the book. Level 8, ladder and red ring. And level 9, of course, we don't know yet. The recorder was on the, on the coast item. And the Armos item was the red candle. So we are left with the raft. We are left with the rod, which we absolutely need to have. And we have a stray heart container somewhere to find.
Yep. And so, 2 of them are 9, so...
Yeah, so one of those items is in level 5. It could be the rod, it could be the raft, or it could just be a heart container. I think we can say at this point, though, I think we've seen all the levels.
Yes, the raft is not required.
Oh, wait a minute. I think one of the raft spots is located in the zone that is considered close to a lake. If the raft is in level 5, level 9 could require the raft.
And I think we did find all the dungeons, so... including 9.
Oh, we did? If we did find 9? Okay, then maybe we have seen it. I just must forget where we saw it. It was in the forest. Okay, being confirmed in chat. Thank you.
Maligord is about to find a level, I believe. Yep. Here's level 5.
That bomb upgrade was collectible with 5 hearts. We can confirm that that was the White Sword bomb upgrade. The White Sword location, rather. And of course, both that and the Magic Sword are bomb upgrades for 2 bombs today. They do refill your bomb meter as well. Your bomb counter. Maligord has his bow. Did he buy arrow? Yeah, he has silver arrows. So yeah, he can kill the Goma. He's going to see what's going on in the north of here. So goodbye, Goma. Hello, new room.
And
hi, Wizrobe.
Not a fun dungeon.
And he did all that, he got mugged. He gives up the bomb.
Yeah, he has 3 extra. Give us the last bomb. Let's see, is this the item or is it the staircase?
Yes.
It's the staircase. So, we had a level bait required. A mugger that wants to take your health or bombs. The old men are rude.
They tend to be in this game. There's a key in that location, and Maligord says, you know what, I'm just going to leave it there. I already have an A on my keys.
If you got all the keys you need. And then more.
There's the map. And yeah, bait into a mugger, that's just one of the rudest things you could ask for here.
I remember a scene where the mugger was right outside of Ganon's room, so you had to pay up to say hi to Ganon.
And I actually quoted chat, and that was actually wrong. It was actually, you had to shoot a Goma to go into a mugger. That's what it was. Bait was in level 3. So Rooslugs checking out the lower left corner of Hyrule. Heads into the Lost Woods.
Easily, you could get lost here.
Well, he's left the Lost Woods. And found a medicine shop. I think he picked up the letter, but he didn't give it to him yet because he's not ready to pick up the medicine yet, so he's not in a hurry to do that. 61 rupees for a key. 3 short. Do you want it?
With 4 keys, I don't think it's needed, really.
Yeah, I think he's good with another one right now. And there's the more expensive version of the meat, which we don't need. Okay, Manhandler. Pass.
We had decided to up A. Go back to start.
And there's our raft level 5. Ladies and gentlemen, we can do a full item recap. And you might as well do it again now to get it out of the way, because we now know where everything is. Level 1 had the silver arrows and the, what was the other one? Magic key. Level 2 had the power bracelet. Level 3 had Lord Banana, the wooden boomerang. Level 4 had the bow. Level 5 had the raft. Level 6 had the scrap metal. Level 7, we know, is the book. We haven't seen it, but we know it's the book from a clue. Level 8 had the ladder and the red ring. We know that the coast item is the recorder, as Maligord gets his Triforce to level 5. We know the Armos item is the red candle. That means level 9 has to have that stray item heart container that came from the coast and the middle coast item, and the magic rod. It is in level 9, ladies and gentlemen. This will be tough.
Well, too bad you won't get a hit saying which card your rod is in.
No, you don't. You don't. It only tells you the silver arrows lie elsewhere. And we're back to Maligord's audio, it looks like, here, as he has taken the Triforce lead.
Oh, still a close race. Anybody's race. 9 could be great equalizers. And I think rooslugs is going to check the forgotten spot, which there's a reason why it's called that.
Well, it's funny it's called the Forgotten Spot because you didn't forget it.
71 rubies.
And Maligord continuing to dig level 7, 33 rooms of pure chaos. And there's a Triforce.
Yeah, and I think he knows about 7, has a book.
There'll be a lag on that screen. No, there's no crying in Zelda. We know, old man. So Maligord's going to screen scroll across the lake. Even though he has the ladder, he can go across the lake. Obviously, screen scrolling is faster if you can do it.
And I don't know if Maligord had a hint about level 6 is in Death Mountain. He might have had a hint. So might as well check Death Mountain, because you know there's a level up there somewhere.
Somewhere.
And a medium secret. But look, another blue ring shop. We don't need no blue ring. We already got a red one. I wonder where these take innies were. I think that was the second or third one we've seen.
So both runners are exploring in the Death Mountain area right now. And Maligord is coming upon the hint to meet the human along the coast. This doesn't sound like an Undertale reference, isn't it? So there is some suspicion, as we find level 6 on Maligord's side, there is some suspicion in chat that perhaps rooslugs may have mismarked his map. He cleared the forest area and apparently did not go into level 1 while he was there, and rooslugs might be looking for level 1.
Yeah, that's one of the few Triforces he doesn't have. And he's definitely looking for one because he knows there's something there.
So Maligord finds a staircase in level 6. Again, rooslugs already has this Triforce. Maligord just needs this and level 8, which neither runner has. And rooslugs is also still looking for level 5 and level 7 on top of 8 and 1.
It's kind of disappointing that you won't probably see the recorder here. I don't know if either runner has randomized a flute tune. It'd be nice to hear if they did.
Yeah, it sounds like we're not going to be requiring it today, and I don't suspect either runner at this point is going to pick it up, because it looks like the Dig Dog was not required. And as a result, the odds that we're going to hear it are less and less. It's not required for transporting around Hyrule, though it is convenient for getting to dungeons you cleared if you need to go back and dig something. But Maligord is in, with the exception of the rod, which he knows is in level 9, so with knowing that the rod's in 9, you could say that he is in go mode. He has everything else he needs, aside from the rod.
And rooslugs did find level 1.
There it is. And he's told,
news.
and he finds out where the level he already cleared is.
Yeah, rooslugs does have the ladder from 8, and well, here we go. Pretty much all level 1 was ladder blocked. Happy to pick up that any key.
And he's happy to pick up a key he doesn't need.
Too bad it doesn't add to your total. You got infinite plus 1. It's still infinite.
Yeah. And he left that key there, which was would have taken time, extra step to get it, so don't blame him for that.
Yep, Maligord's going to check the tail of level 6.
Very, very linear path to get here. Now, that staircase could take him somewhere further back to the top, we'll find out. Or it could take him to the back of the tail. Nope, back to the top.
And there's a
Triforce. It was a ladder lock Triforce. There we go.
And with that, that's 7 Triforces down, 1 to go, and level 8.
And that's the silver arrows for rooslugs now. Looking back at rooslugs, he is clearing some keys in level 1 right now. He found the silvers and the any key, so both items are found. He just needs a clue where the Triforce is. If he hasn't picked up a compass, he will eventually get down to the feet, and he will find it down there.
Yep. And look, there's a compass.
There's a compass. Speaking of the compass, it appears.
Yep. Maligord's back in level 8.
We don't know where the Triforce is in this one yet, so if this is a really long dig, this will give rooslugs a chance to catch up.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do a seed where 1 is a 9 and you gotta do all your combat basically with a red candle.
Well, these runners are doing that.
Or bombs. Ugh, would not sound fun.
And speaking of the terrors of this seed, make sure to follow these runners. They're going through this nightmare scenario of not having ample weaponry for Wizrobe fighting. So make sure you follow and support these runners.
Yep, they'll put on a good show for you guys. Avery's like, let's go pick up his bomb. A few bombs up. They're cheap. So might as well pick them up when you can.
And he joins the merchant in counting to 10. As Maligord continues through a bomb hole north into a staircase, which he now goes back through the bomb hole. And bye, Wizrobes. So the red ring makes that Wizrobe beam to the butt a little bit more tolerable. It was only 1 heart instead of 4 hearts.
Yeah, with green Mel and getting smacked by a Wizrobe there, that hurts. It's just as bad as a Ganon hug. I don't know what you guys rather have. A hug from Ganon or a Wizrobe beam to the face. Both are pretty bad.
Bear hugs can hurt, but at least you can recover from them.
Yeah, most slugs is making 5.
Pig hugs, on the other hand, I haven't really experienced.
They're not fun.
Reply in chat. Can I get a hug from Zelda? Sorry, but those cost money. We require 256 rupees and 1 down payment.
I was figuring somebody was you want to say that because I was thinking that in my head. And with this, just over 52 minutes in, Maligord has entered level 9.
We are in level 9. Why don't you explain what we're looking for here in level 9?
Well, we need to find Ganon, we need to find Zelda, and obviously we need to find the wand, because without the wand we can't even hit Ganon. So for Ganon, when we are near him, he'll be real loud, so you'll hear him. Just gotta be careful. Patros like to have competition with Ganon on that. For Zelda, she'll be in a single shutter door that will not open when you clear out the enemies. But if you have defeated Ganon, well, that door will open regardless of the enemies have been killed or not. So, runners probably will take any and every staircase they find. They need this wand. We also have possible hints of what quadrant the silver arrows are in. Well, that's not going to help because
they lie elsewhere, basically.
That's going to lie elsewhere. What quadrant Ganon is in, what quadrant Zelda's in, and who guards the compass.
It's possible Buck could replace him too.
Maybe the compass. Well, maybe the kidnap will guard the compass. Yeah, you know what that means.
Have you had that before?
I've seen that plenty of times. The kidnapped guards the compass.
My favorite is nothing guard the compass.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, it was funny. I've seen it. So we hear bacon on Maligord's side. The question is, where is it coming from? Clearly not from the north because he came in that way.
So Maligord is probably taking note. If he is tracking these levels, it could be left, right, or down from that spot.
And there's a different roar. That's a Patra. So he's gonna try and get into that staircase. Not
Is he?
clipping, just taking out the enemies with silver arrows. Lots of money. Why not spend some of it?
Yep. There's 6 transport staircases, 2 item staircases.
That is like right next door to the one he just took. And I was gonna say I thought I heard Gan for a second, but that wouldn't have made sense. That might have been the Patra I was hearing.
Yeah, I heard that too. It's like it split second of the Patra. Yeah, there's a total of 14 staircases. So 6 connected staircases, 2 items. So a lot of staircases to be found. Oh, hi, Blue Rose Robes. How you doing?
They doing fine. They ready to buy or beam at you.
Maligord try to get this black clip.
Having a hard time with this one.
There we go. And oh, we get our container.
Now, as we're watching Maligord here, rooslugs did pick up the Triforce level 5. Just found the heart container floor drop in 5, and seems to still be digging for the item. We know it's the raft. He will probably not be happy to see the raft.
No, he doesn't know what's in 5 yet. So kidnapped southwest of Skull.
That's about as far away as you can get from where he is now.
Yep, so we know where Zelda is. We know where Ganon is. We just gotta find this one.
Well, we have a general whereabouts of Zelda, not our exact location.
Yes, so
It could still be anywhere in there. And Maligord plays Find That Bomb Hole, and he gets a whammy.
please try again. And then he gets eaten by like
And then drops a bomb. Get off of me!
And let's try left. You gotta be careful here. You don't want to enter Ganon's room on accident.
At least not through a standard doorway. If you enter through a bomb hole, at least you can explore and get out.
And then our key.
Which is rather useless at this point.
We're in Zelda's quadrant territory now. Could be anywhere in this quadrant.
Like right here. Nope, maybe not. No kidding, old man.
I think we already knew that.
Here, would you like me to fire one in your face, old man?
Let's light this room up so we don't get lost.
So we're here again, by the way, for those keeping score at home. So Maligord should have a general idea exactly what room Gan is in now.
Yep. Find a bomb wall.
Could this be a magic staircase to Ganon? No, it's north. It's north. It's directly north of where he just was.
Yeah, because that's like third time we heard Ganon.
Yeah, it was directly north because he went down and right, so it's directly north.
And it's like lights.
Yeah, the damage is not changed in this flag set, but man, those things are beefy.
Only a red cannon does 1 damage per hit.
Oh, this could be our wand.
Oh,
nope.
Isn't there a staircase? So now we're in the northwest territory. New area.
We still have 2 full columns of rooms that have not been touched yet. That rod could still be anywhere. Can Ganon be in a room with a staircase? No.
Thankfully, that doesn't happen. And we got rooslugs back in level 1.
Before it's further discussed, no, Zelda can't be either because we have to kill Ganon to get to Zelda. So, if you could come through a staircase to get to Zelda, that would be a little weird. Though it would be very interesting to see a Zelda door blocking a staircase that you use to get to Zelda. That'd be very interesting.
And there's another staircase. I've lost count of how many of them we found.
I always lose count with this many. Must have found at least about half of them now. Maybe more. There's a Triforce for level 1 for rooslugs. He just needs level 8 and he's in level 9 himself. But he's going to have to do the search for the rod as well, and that rod is presently the hide-and-seek champion.
Usually Zelda wins that competition, but I think this wand is going to win it this time. Sorry, Zelda, you lose that.
I have faith in the wand being the ultimate champion. Oh, hello, Zelda's Triforce room. What are you doing at level 9? We don't know.
Oh, there, new staircase? Can this be the wand?
Could be the rod. It's in a very remote part of level 9, so it is definitely possible. It is not! No. The search for the rod continues! Oh, look where it took him, all the way back to the right.
And he's been here before.
Yeah, I think he has.
Patrick, go away. Patrick, go away.
Patra, buzz off, please. Patra. Patra.
And there's an expanding one, too.
Patra, excuse us.
Oh, nice clip.
Thank you. Goodbye.
It's hard to clip when you got Patra going at you. I lost count of how many times Patra decides you get the clip, but Patra says no. You don't get the clip. Try again.
The Maligord is exploring some locked doors right now in the northwest of the level. Oh, Tektites.
Oh, that door opened.
Magical door opening Tektites. We know that's not Zelda.
Nope.
It also means that could be where the rod is, so he's gonna have to probably head down there eventually. Unless it's... Could that not be a push block?
No, because the item was bomb dropped there.
Oh, yes, okay.
Oh, Triforce. Well, now we know.
Now we know where Zelda is. We don't have to look for a door anymore.
Look at this as a possible staircase. However, it's not.
So now Maligord knows where the girl is. He's gonna have to find a path there eventually, but he knows where she is. And exactly. So we just have to find that rod now. If we can find that rod, which for all we know could be located in the room next to the girl, we don't know yet. Then we'll be able to piece the rest of this thing together. That is the tooth, by the way. That is Ganon's tooth.
What is Zelda doing way over there?
That's a gross place to be held. So he doesn't have to waste time clearing this room. He knows that Zelda's down there. He doesn't have to test the door.
Maybe you want the room to the right if you haven't been there? And we got rooslugs in level 9 at 104.
And if he has any of the same difficulty that Maligord is having right now, this will not be fun. But the Great Equalizer may strike if he finds the path quickly.
And we got some bats getting fried.
Ah, crispy fried bat.
Bomb Walk South. Puppies with lasers.
So rooslugs is starting his exploration. He has a lot of rooms he can check that Maligord has not checked. He just has no way to know what they are, so he's probably going to cover some of the same rooms anyway. Maligord is dodging all the like-likes because he doesn't want to be like-liked by them. He's already experienced that once. It's not a fun feeling. There's a sword to the face.
Yep,
and
especially in that way of kind of knocking out the like-likes besides your...
Staircase! Nothing!
It's going to be the last staircase you find.
That's the worst feeling, isn't it?
Because I think we found most of the staircases.
We pretty much found almost all of them. Yeah, we know about the beast. Quiet.
Too bad we don't get a hint about the wand. And rooslugs found a heart container, but decides, yeah, I'm good enough.
Maligord found that one too. It's just the rod that they're looking for now.
And I don't think there's a room to the right. Wait, is there? Sometimes I get my level 9s mixed up.
Oh, that like ate some money. Looks like he's having a hard time digesting it.
There we go. There's the one.
Yep, at 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 8 odd seconds, Maligord is finally in get out of here mode.
And we get the high five.
Yeah!
The sink.
Unfortunately, in much different circumstances, rooslugs has not found that rod. He's going to continue his exploration, whereas Maligord is on his way to the pig right now.
Yep. Just go up 1 north.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon in his own room! Chat, you know what to do here.
Got some Starlock going. We have bacon. The pig is down.
In the ultimate vanilla room. Now we know that Zelda cannot be in her own room because you could not get into her room from the north. So at least that'll be different. Also, let's comment on that perfect fight that he had there too. That was a really good, really quick Ganon fight.
Yeah, I think we do need to take a staircase at least to make it faster.
There's the rod. rooslugs found that so much faster. But he was, as someone in chat said, rooslugs was just too far behind in the sea. He couldn't make it up in time. He doesn't know where the girl and the bacon are yet. But at least he can deal with the bacon right away and then go with the girl when he finds it. He found that rod so much faster.
Way faster.
And rooslugs might even know where Ganon is already. He's going in the general direction.
And we over here, the bacon, making noise.
Now the question is, does Maligord remember where the girl is? rooslugs, I'm fairly sure is not seen. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon again.
Ganon 2.0.
And Maligord, I think, just has to go straight down from here. I think he does have the path now. This was a Triforce room, I believe. Or at least the screen was.
rooslugs got Ganon down on Stunlock, gets him down. We got her.
Bacon once again. Now rooslugs still has to find the girl. That girl is hard to find in the tooth, and there'll be a compass along the way in the right path. But it's too late for rooslugs. Maligord has finished with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 44 seconds. Get your GGs in chat. And rooslugs, of course, isn't going to go girl hunting because finish the seed. I think he's actually no, he's one row over where he needs to be, and I don't recall if you can get over to that E column from the V column from where he is. I don't think you can, but he is literally 2 rooms away as the crow flies.
Yeah, you can't bomb that way.
Yeah, the bomb isn't working, so yeah, I don't think you can go over that way. And we'll see if Maligord wants to come in and chat about that.
Yep. Well, oh, the recorded theme was from the Jetsons, apparently. That we never get to hear. That would have been a nice theme to hear.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to hear it today, unfortunately, because neither runner picked up the recorder. So if you somehow magically guessed that the theme was from the Jetsons, congratulations, you're getting burned because you're a witch. And rooslugs is leaving. Is he at... He only has 1 bomb left. He might be going to buy more bombs.
Luckily, there's a bomb shop right here, so...
Well, that's convenient.
Convenience wins.
And I think Maligord has joined us. GG. Maybe. Okay, maybe not. Going back to test mic again. Guess it's not working. We'll get that fixed and he'll probably join us again in a moment. So rooslugs, I think, has to take a couple staircases to get to the path to Zelda. I think you have to access it by staircase. Oh, and I see Maligord back in here. Mic working now?
Yeah, I think my mic was working. I couldn't hear you guys, though, so I stepped out to get that fixed.
Oh, very odd. Well, we hear you loud and clear now, and I think you can hear us, so GG.
Thank you.
Well,
what a way to end this flag set. I wish I could be playing this more often if they're going to go that well.
I would ask what your thought of the seed was, but I'd rather ask first, what was your thought of that level 9?
It seemed like a normal level 9, a little trolly. I probably could have found a much quicker path, but actually, yeah, it was right there to the left. So,
yeah,
but I found all the paths to Ganon and to Zelda, so I mean, it wasn't a total loss.
It's a good thing that you had a huge, and you wouldn't have known this, obviously. It's a good thing you had a huge Triforce lead going into level 9 because rooslugs, for some, I think he got lost trying to find level 1 at one point. That cost him a lot of time trying to look around. He finally found it, finally cleaned it out. But he was also missing 5 and 7, which you already had. So you literally were like 3-4 Triforces ahead of him going in level 9. He got to level 9 significantly later than you and found that rod not very long after you found it. So he's just trying to find the girl right now. He's already beaten Gan. He's just trying to find the girl.
I didn't want to hope too much, but I thought that I might be ahead with that early red candle and just finding a bunch of levels over on that east side. And then, you know, some great hints too. I knew 5 was by a lake, so I was hoping it was up north. It could have been Recorder Lake because I decided not to get the recorder, but
and it
was right there with it.
And it wasn't required, so we didn't get to hear the Jetsons theme today.
I saw it was Jetsons. I'm like, oh, I'm sad. I wanted to hear that one.
Play the scene again. You can go listen to it. That's no problem with that. And rooslugs, we know, has got liked in the like room there as well. Fighting some Lionels right now.
Yeah, likes are hungry tonight, apparently. Found the staircase. He might be. Yeah, he's using it. That should help him out.
I'm trying to remember which staircase this is. This is the correct staircase. Just go straight down. He should find the girl if he keeps going.
Yeah,
So,
I think you'll run into the compass as well.
Yeah, the compass is along the way, definitely. I think it's in this room or the next room, actually. I want to say it's this room.
Oh, hi, Patra.
Yeah, it wasn't the Patra. It wasn't the Patra. And there's the maps. Yeah, I think the compass was before the map. So, yeah, he just goes south. You'll find the door. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to get your GGs in chat once again as the shadow door opens. Rooslugs sees it. He goes south. He finds the girl. And get your GGs in chat for a final time of 1:15:26. So I think he started the level about, was it about 10-15 minutes behind, do you think? And he only finished 6 minutes behind. He made up a boatload of time finding that rod early.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now that I step back and look at this level 9, that was just a super easy path. I just turned the wrong way.
Yeah, you had a huge lead going in, and that is what sealed your victory in this case. He found the path quickly. If you had got it at the same time, he would have won this easily. So that was a really good level 9 by him. It's not good enough to win the race. It takes him to 2-2. I think you're 3-1 as a result of that.
That's right. I can't believe 3-1. That's amazing. But
yeah.
Practice seed earlier today that went decently well, and then this one just everything fell into place right away, and only about 60% of the overworld. That's fantastic. And so now on to the tougher flag set. Great. And a mirrored overworld possibly. Great.
And I have to get the information on that eventually for setup purposes on this speed game again here. But in the meantime, we have rooslugs standing by in the race room as well, so I want to welcome him to the conversation. GG to you, sir.
How's it going, guys? Well done, Maligord.
You have no idea how much time you made up in level 9.
No clue.
He was about, Maligord was about 3-4 Triforces ahead of you going into level 9. You had those 4 Triforces, including level 1, that you still had to find. That leads to a question, by the way. Did you miss level 1 when you were originally searching the forest?
I never searched that little section right there by the push block and the ferry.
There was some confusion in chat and people thinking you might have mismarked your tracker or something like that. So someone thought you might have just marked it off thinking you had cleared it already. So we were starting to wonder that when we saw that guess in chat there.
No, at that point I was down to the 3 vanilla Death Mountain spots and the recorder spot.
Ah, I see. Okay. So yeah, I did notice Maligord got that one very early. I think it was his first one actually, level 1. Or second one if I...
Actually, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I
literally.
They were all out. I knew where they were all at, and once I had, arrow, bow, red ring, all that stuff, I just made a dash across and got them all, and then found 7 right after 5.
I didn't even notice you did them in an order. I actually did notice they had those all marked off at one point. That makes sense now. Didn't even realize you did them in order.
Yeah, I found one last out of the dungeons.
And that was where the silver arrows were the entire time, too, to get through the Goma in 5, which led to a mugger, ironically enough.
Yeah, and that bait block in 3.
Required bait block in 3.
Yeah, that was quite the start on that screen where you have to either screen scroll or go around to get the candle. And then I found the Innie Road over to 3, and it was immediately bait blocked. I'm like, oh, is this how it's going to be?
At least you found out Ray early.
And then the item was right after it. It was the boomerang, but it was like right after the bait block.
Yeah, looking at my tracker, my clear rate was really high. I was 71% for the dungeons, and I only had 7 more overworld spots, so I just did a lot of clearing that I didn't need to do.
Yeah, but you almost made it up. If it wasn't for the fact that the girl was so remotely located, I think you could have made this up and possibly won this based on the girl's location if it was a different location. Because Maligord took the entire... I want to say you almost full cleared level 9. Was there any rooms in level 9 you didn't clear?
Yeah, there was a few, but yeah, I zigged when I should have zagged there. And, the wand was, 6 rooms in if you took the right staircase, and I did not.
If that girl was more conveniently located, you probably could have won this, rooslugs. It was that much time, and you found the rod not very long after Maligord did. Great. Now, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you wouldn't have won it because you would have still got the rod after he did, but it definitely would have been a little bit closer of a race in the end if the girl had been more conveniently located and it was easier to find.
Yeah, I saw that little donut hole on my map that I missed. Just like you said, 4 rooms in from start, and I was like, I want to check that before I dig deeper. And obviously, that took you right to the wand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know what we call 9, the great equalizer. That's why.
Exactly. Yep. One misstep in the wrong direction, and someone can make up a lot of time or lose a lot of time.
Yeah, I was pure swordless the whole time, so all my strats were candle and bomb based, so that made it a little slower, I think.
Yeah, that red candle did help out.
And the rod being locked in 9 didn't help the combat with certain enemies either.
I would have loved silvers early, though. That would have been nice.
So we should probably get start wrapping up here. Any last thoughts you guys have on the seed, or since we're at the end of the Swiss round, any thoughts going into the bracket round?
For me, my goal was just to win one, just to kind of get my feet wet. This is the first tournament I've done, so just interesting seeing how different things play out. And yeah, I feel like mission accomplished. Kind of got tested in different ways in each of these seeds, and some good opponents.
I would say that, I'm happy to be 3-1. I should get paired against a 1-3, but I know that 1-3 bracket is brutal. Just everyone in this tournament is ridiculously good, so it's going to be a great bracket stage.
Yeah, there's a lot of good names on the lower spectrum of the win-loss record, I noticed.
Yeah, all it takes is just making the wrong move in the wrong seed, and any runner, unless you're probably a saver because he just seems to do well at almost all the seeds. But any runner can be anywhere in the bracket, and there's no easy matchup anywhere. Like you said, Rooslugs, you said this is your first tournament. You're at 2-2. You're probably runners in the bracket at 1-3, or possibly even 0-4, who this is not their first tournament. They've played a lot of these big names before, may have even beaten some of these big names before, but just in this seed, or in this tournament rather, in this Swiss round, it didn't work out for them in any of the seeds. They played something wrong in the seeds or something like that, and they lost. So yeah, a lot of the runners in this tournament, like you said, great runners. It's going to be really exciting to see when the new flags come up, because this is going to be change the ball game again. You're going to have to adapt to new flags at risk of elimination if you can't do it. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this bracket phase turns out.
Yeah. But the brackets, at least it's a double elimination, so with the first loss, you're not out of it.
Okay. I didn't realize it was double. Yeah, that's a good call. I didn't realize it was a double. So at least get a chance to try, get used to it, and then you have to win it from there on then.
Did you guys see any more of the hints than I saw? Were they any good?
You saw different hint shops. Rooslugs bought 2 hints. We didn't see a third one. At where was that hint shop located? I think it was
the northeast corner.
I thought it was the northeast corner. I thought it was this. Yeah, it was the second screen in the last column. So yeah, it was the northeast corner. And then Maligord, you saw the other hint shop, which I think was somewhere in the middle, on the middle of the map near Death Mountain or something like that.
It's just above Vanilla Start.
Oh, I'm completely wrong. I'm in the wrong part of the map. Above Vanilla Start, my mistake. So yeah. The hints were, we saw both hints for level 1 items, I think, in the hint shops, if I remember correctly. But I think we got 1 or 2 item locations, but we didn't get, obviously, a rod hint because it was in level 9, so we didn't get a hint for the rod. 2 of the hints were step over the water hints, I believe, one of which was for the recorder.
The other was for the arrow.
No, I think it was for the book. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was for the book.
Yeah, I got an arrow hint and a book hint.
Yeah, it was a book hint then. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we had both. We've probably seen them both, so...
I want to say 2 of the hints were Silver Arrow, and you might have each gotten 1 of them, but I could be wrong on that. That was really early, and I might be forgetting the text of the hints by now. But either way, we don't know what one of the hints was because we never bought that one. That was one of the hints in the north east.
Yeah,
one of the hints there we never actually saw.
I'm a cheapskate. Can't afford them all.
Yeah, you didn't have enough money, and you only got $8 above it, so you couldn't buy it then either. So anyway, let's take a look forward. Like I said, we probably should get wrapping up because we long night, and I'm sure everyone on the broadcast end wants to get to bed as well. So let's go ahead and look ahead at the schedule for tomorrow so we can start wrapping this up here. Tomorrow has a really, really busy schedule. I'm counting about 6 races on the schedule for tomorrow. I'm going to cover details as much as I can here. The first race to start off the day. The channels I don't think are assigned for any of these yet. First race tomorrow is Antlers versus Alsoa. That's at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. After that, we have Sharky, my co-commentator tonight, versus Mr. Dunlow. That's at 9 o'clock. Zeb Gedney and I can never say that right. Sausage Link. Also at 9 o'clock. Redbird Grad versus Ryan 7. That's at 9:30. Elendar versus Fred, the creator, at 10 o'clock. And Sis Crusher versus Angry Larry, that's at 11:30. Channel's not yet assigned for any of those.
Yeah, a lot of good matches right there.
There are. I think there's one of those is a 3-0 matchup, if I'm not mistaken.
Mine's an 0-3 matchup, so somebody's going to win the first one.
Yeah, someone will not be able to someone will not be able to say they lost every race in the seed. Or in the tournament. Words. And I'm just taking a check of which one is the 0-3. Actually, maybe none of those are the 3-0. Sorry, maybe none of those are 3-0. I'm just taking a look at the schedule right now, and I might be mistaken.
Is it Antlers? Let me look.
Oh, it is. Oh, it might be
Antlers and Alsoa is the 3-0 match.
Yeah, I knew there was one. It is Antlers and Alsoa. They are 3-0. And we just came out of the Random Effect versus Chest Jerk, which is the other one that I called a little while ago. So Fury, SK, and Saber are the other race that is the 3-0 besides those two. And let me actually see if that's listed on our schedule, if I get that back in front of me. Yeah, that one is actually on March 1st. That is on Friday, at 10 o'clock. So you can look forward to that 3-0 matchup, 10 o'clock Friday. So both the 3-0s are on there. We also have Catastrophe versus Liquid Husband on Friday at 9. Alan Heffley and Zoas 19 on Friday at 11. And on Saturday, we wrap up the Swiss rounds with King Doll versus Eat My Steel, Thurwolf versus Putz 12. And so all the races are on there. There's a lot of races to look forward to in the next 3 days. Make sure you're here on Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 2 through 6. Follow those channels. Also follow Randomania 2 through 4, and our partner for this tournament. And they will have some of those races as well. If they do, you can watch those there as well. And I'm going to look up more information on the Speed Gaming schedule for tomorrow for those who want to come back and watch more events at Speed Gaming tomorrow. While I do that, any other thoughts that any of you have on the tournament or on the seed tonight? That goes for you as well, Sharky.
Well, I'll say, give these both these runners a follow as well. They did put on a great show for you guys. And give Cyclone a follow as well, helping out with the commentary, and Bell Marte, or Bell, you want to say, for behind the scenes with the tracking.
Yeah, Cyclone GU is me. Make sure you follow Sharky2107 as well. And a quick note on Belmort 79. Belmort tracked 3 races tonight. 3 races in a row. That is dedication. That is absolutely admirable. Thank you for the hard work. We appreciate it. Make sure to give that Belmort a follow. Very, very good work being done here. So very nice to have the help there. And he's saying the fingers are hurting, but was loving it. Yeah, my fingers would probably be hurting after 6 hours track race as well. I get it, 5 or 6 hours. So, but we do appreciate it. Thank you for helping out. So with that said, bringing up the Speed Gaming schedule very quickly here. I do see some events that I'm not going to go over all the times, but I do see some events that are coming up tomorrow here. We do have today we're done, but we do have Wind Waker Randomizer start off the morning. We do have some German Link to the Past tournament action going on. 1 or 2 of those might get broadcast. The Messenger, we have a couple races in that tomorrow. A new tournament in that. There's the Link to the Past randomizer daily races going on. I want to highlight one of those for tomorrow. It is considered a spoiler open. And I think we've done something like this in the Zelda one as well in the past, but basically they get to see the spoiler log and where everything is, and they get to route the seed as fast as they can. So it's the same idea. If you've seen it for Zelda 1, they're doing that with the Link to the Past tomorrow. Third time we've had it in the daily races. Feel free to check that out at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. So that's something interesting you can check out there as well. Super Mario Brothers 3 Randomizer, there's races tomorrow, and there's other events. Anyone watching the VOD after the fact on YouTube, go to speedgaming.org/schedule to find whatever the current schedule is and get more information. You can also, in the live chat, type !schedule and bring that link up at any time. So with that said, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Make sure to follow these runners. They put on a good show, as was noted earlier. Maligord and rooslugs. And not really much else to say here. I'll go ahead and I will stop talking and wish you, chat, a wonderful evening as well. It's couldn't do this without you. I'm going to say have a good night, and I'm going to let you guys bring it home.
Well, it was a great scene in it, so hopefully everyone, enjoyed it and have fun watching it. So, till then, just beware of them Ganon hugs. Till then, guys.
Good night.